You felt that tension, that fear every time the ball was placed upon you. Who struck the ball across you? How many teams lifted trophies thanks to you? How many nations' destinies did you alter? You know it all. You are that 11-meter distance. The players making each strike were always different. You know this. You have known it since 1934. You know everything. You came into existence for the first time in Italy. A man takes a piece of chalk. He measures the distance, exactly 11 meters. There. You are born. You are a small circle. Your diameter is merely 23 centimeters. You thought you were small. You were not small. You were a rule. FIFA had decided. The penalty spot would be fixed. In every stadium, in every match, always the exact same distance. Do you remember your first moment? The first penalty. At that moment, the entire stadium went silent. A man approached. He placed the ball upon you. Every breath was held. The man rushed forward. He struck the ball. The goalkeeper dived. The ball became a goal. The entire stadium rose to its feet. The man opened his arms. He began to shout. You were silent. You could not explain the excitement, the fear of that moment. You knew now how many strikes followed, how many became goals. You had to count. You carried them all. You knew the stories, and you knew the tears. The first shot passed. You did not pass. You are in a very hot day. The sun is scorching. No wind blows in the Azteca Stadium. You are among 114,000 people. A man approaches you, 165 centimeters tall. His legs are short, his hair messy. As he runs, the ground seemingly clears a path. Gravity behaves differently. His name is Diego. No need to even mention his last name. The whole world knows him. He scores 2 goals that day. He advances by eliminating 5 players. Yet you remember his first goal much more. It is not a penalty, but you know. The goal happens with a hand. It takes place in a short, sudden, hidden movement. The referee does not see it. Some of the spectators saw it. The cameras saw it. Diego saw it. You saw it. Diego did not say it. Later, he called it the hand of God. He laughed. You did not laugh. You are neutral, but you could not speak. That is how you are supposed to be. The question of justice always revolved around your ground. Upon your white circle, that day, you began to understand what justice truly was. Diego passed. That day passed. The controversy did not pass. You did not pass either. You are noticed once again in Los Angeles. The Brazil-Italy match. A goalless match that lasted 120 minutes. 94,000 fans on their feet. Everything is up to you. 5 shots will be taken in a penalty shootout. All eyes are on the footballers. The eyes of the footballers are upon you. Everyone is anxious. They are afraid. You know these feelings. You felt them dozens of times. A moment that transcends football. Pure, ruthless. The first shots were taken. They became goals. All 4 were goals. The 5th man approaches. Italian. His name is Roberto Baggio, one of their best players. He won every kind of award. The favorite. He did his best to carry his team to the final. You saw that man before. He took the penalty in the quarterfinal. He took the penalty in the semifinal. Now he was going to make the strike that would determine destiny. He was afraid. Even you experienced his excitement at its peak. He ran. He struck the ball. The ball went far away from the goal. Baggio dropped to his knees, his hands on his face. He never moved. He was a few meters away from you. Brazil lifted the trophy. Thousands of fans are joyful. The celebrations began immediately. The cameras were only on Baggio, because those images explained everything, the defeat within victory. Years later, Baggio would say he still sees that penalty in his dreams. You too carried that burden always. Baggio passed. That moment did not pass. You did not pass either. The 2006 France-Italy match. You were in the heart of Germany. 90 minutes were about to be completed. The tie persisted. Everything was left to you. Before the penalty, you witnessed an argument. This was the final match for Zidane, who was retiring. The Italian player said something. You heard what he said. The cameras could only read his lips. It was a very harsh word. Zidane turned to the man and rammed his head into the Italian player's chest. He received a red card. You witnessed everything, but you could not speak. He was sent off in his final match. He was going to the locker room, walking past the trophy. He did not look. He wanted to look, but he couldn't. In the end, the final words fell upon you. The penalty shootout began. France missed. Italy won. Italy was the winner, but everyone talked about Zidane. Everyone asked why. You know, but you could not speak. A few days later, appearing on a television program, Zidane answered the question. "I do not regret it," he said. "You carry that night. The penalty shootout, the headbutt, the trophy, and Zidane's final match. Italy passed. Zidane passed. You did not pass. A pattern of memories flashed before your eyes. You remembered the World Cup semi-final in 1990, the England-West Germany penalty shootout. Waddle missed. Pearce missed. England was eliminated. Pearce cried on the pitch. For 30 years, that footage was broadcast over and over again. Every time, there was the same agony. Was this a curse? In the 1996 European Championship semi-final, there was a penalty shootout. England was eliminated. The 1998 World Cup. There was a penalty shootout. England was eliminated. The 2006 World Cup. There was a penalty shootout. England was eliminated. Every single time, they were eliminated from the exact same distance, that 11-meter distance. Every time, you witnessed it. In the 2021 European Championship final, it went to a penalty shootout once again. Southgate, the player who missed the penalty in 1996, was now the manager. He remembered everything as if it were yesterday. He chose the people who would use the penalties from among the young players. England was eliminated. Over the years that passed, always the same tears, a different pain. You saw them all. Those players passed. The pains did not pass. You did not pass either. In the 2022 World Cup, you opened your eyes on a ground scorched by the heat. There is an artificial world in the middle of the desert. Lusail Stadium, 88,000 people. The match started normally. Argentina was superior against France with 2 goals. The match was looked upon as finished. You were of no concern to anyone. France leveled the score. In extra time, Argentina went ahead. France leveled the score again. All eyes turned upon you. The match was down to penalties. A player approached to take the first penalty on behalf of Argentina. It was the last chance of his career. Lionel Messi. He had never won the World Cup. As he approached you, a shiver went down your spine. So calm. He was so cold. He struck the ball and it was a goal. In the final shots, France struck the ball. Goalkeeper Martinez saved the ball. Argentina is the champion. Messi did not cry when he lifted the trophy. He just looked toward the sky. That look explained everything. The end of a 35-year journey. You carried that calmness. You carried that victory. France passed. Messi passed. That moment did not pass. You did not pass either. With a strange feeling, you watch the ball being placed upon you. The man is thoughtful. He wonders, does the goalkeeper dive to the right? Or does he dive to the left? He accelerates. He strikes the ball. He only knows that it wasn't a goal. Whether the goalkeeper saved the ball or it went far away from the goal, he does not care. He freezes. The opposing team wins. The stands shout in an ecstatic manner. The heads of the other players are bowed. It's as if they have suffered a psychological destruction. You carried that feeling in such a way that you still feel it. After that match, some players quit football. Some explained it with a laugh. You knew that moment, that pain, that sadness, but you cannot explain it. Behind every missed shot, you always carried a childhood, a family, a memory. For years, the men passed, the moments passed. You did not pass. You see the ball coming toward the goal. Until that moment, nobody sees you. A player falls to the ground. The referee decides on a penalty. The goalkeeper looks at you, focused. There is an 11-meter distance between you. He raises his eyes for a brief moment and looks at the player who will strike the ball. He watches his eyes. He watches his shoulders. He wonders which foot he will strike with. The player strikes the ball. The goalkeeper throws himself in a tenth of a second. He saves the ball. It's as if the world stops at that moment. The stands freeze. Yashin, Buffon, Casillas, Neuer, Martinez. The names change. The hands change. That feeling never changes. The feeling at the moment the hands touch the ball. Goalkeepers carry it too. They don't just save the ball. They save a memory too. Sometimes they save a country too. You see it all. You carry it all. You know both sides, the one who saves and the one who misses. Both stories began across you. At that 11-meter distance, the goalkeepers passed, the saves passed. You did not pass. You are in an empty lot. A little child is all alone, with a piece of chalk in his hand. By taking 11 steps, he has counted 11 meters. Or that's how he feels. Making a circle, he draws you. He has a plastic shoe on his foot. Its laces are undone. Its tips are worn out from striking the ball. As for the ball, its air has escaped a bit. Despite this, it still rolls. He places the ball upon you. Taking steps backward, he swiftly strikes the ball he placed upon you. The ball hits a stone. He shouts, "Goal! The pitch is empty. The stands are full." The stands he imagines are full. We don't know who this child will be. Messi? Ronaldo? Baggio? Someone who misses? Someone who saves? We don't know. He doesn't know either. He doesn't know yet. Yet, he knows the 11 meters. He knows that line he drew on the dirt. You were small, silent. You weren't exactly there. One day, you will be. One day, that child will grow up. Perhaps he will stand before you. He will carry his team to victory. When that moment comes, you will be ready. You were always ready anyway, to wait, to carry, to witness. This is your job. The child has not passed. He has not passed yet. You did not pass either. The stadium fills up, from different countries, in different languages. They all come to the same place, to watch the same thing. The match begins. It lasts 90 minutes. They always walk past you. Sometimes, they stop by you. When that moment comes, when the man begins to run, when his foot is right next to you, right at that moment, you are ready. You were always ready. You have been ready since 1934. In every match, in every critical moment, that 11-meter distance, everything changed, but you did not change. The teams changed. The rules changed. The technology changed. You did not change. You are still at the same spot. You are still waiting. It will be a goal, or it won't. A nation will rejoice, or it will grieve. In the morning, when the cleaners arrive, you will be there, silent, white, waiting.